I'm good. How are you?
Fantastic. A little tired, but fantastic.
You were born, I think you were born tired.
No, I was. You can't even see my shoes today,
Morning. Welcome back to South Georgia Home. It's Sunday morning. It is rainy. It is cold. It is dreary and gray, and I feel like it's been that way all week. Certainly all weekend. Friday, Jason had a CT appointment over in Dothan. We had to go to that, or he went to that. I dropped him off. Went to 2 estate sales, went back, picked him up, and we did 2 thrift stores. We went to another estate sale down in Florida. We came back to Dothan to do all our Sam's shopping, Walmart shopping. And we went to another thrift store that night. And that actually is a surprising haul, really, from that thrift store. So the 3 estate sales that day, Friday, they weren't out of this world wonderful. The first one, it was their first day. They had moved it from one location to the next. It was in a warehouse. Not a lot. It wasn't in a house. It was in a warehouse, and it was just stuff on tables. And I know they were probably pinched to do this right at the end. Anyway, it's one of my favorite companies to go to. I bought 2 ballerina pictures, and they've already been sold out of the booth. So I'm going to put a picture of those in at the end. And I bought 2 other things from them. One of them is this. Jason's grandmother, I don't know if she does it now. She'll be 90 in March. She used to, around Christmas, she would get together with her daughters or grandkids. They would do like trays of cookies and candies and things. And I don't think she did it last year. Jason's niece is trying to kind of do some of it, but she's 12, so she can get distracted at times. But Nanny is 90. I don't know that she does it as much as she used to, but she does the spritz cookies, or she has the spritz maker. So, or the cookie maker. So I found this kind of a nostalgic thing. I've never used one. My mother never used one. I never remember my mother having one. It does have all the plates down in there, the Christmas tree, all the stuff in the box. So yeah, I may break out, I should have some cookbooks with some spritz cookies recipes. The other thing is the Southern Living cookbook. I believe it's 1987. It's huge, as you can see. Don't know if that'll go to the booth or if that's going to stay here. I have quite a collection of cookbooks coming along. Now, that was the first sale. It was our first day. Second sale I went to, another estate sale company I like going to, but it was their second day. So they were really, really picked over. I did get two things that'll probably go to eBay, not the booth. He even asked me when I checked out, he said, "You sell on eBay?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm trying to get away from a little bit of it, but you know, can't help it." And he says, "Well, these are kind of eBay items." That's why I was asking. And he's right. I don't know that these will do well in the booth, but maybe they'll get more exposure on eBay. Snoopy. I think that's Snoopy. It is a Knickerbocker. See if I can get the tag unrolled here. It is a Knickerbocker. Animals of Distinction. Now he's seen better days. He does kind of look a little shabby, but I don't know if someone he's still intact. I mean, everything's still there. Somebody might have some kind of useful way of cleaning plush toys. And then the other thing is Kermit the Frog. And his tag, he does have a tag too. 19, let's see here. One's 1956 and the other was 1976. So Fisher-Price Toys. You can see right there, Fisher-Price Toys. I don't know if you'll be able to read it, if it'll focus for you. But on the back side there is his dates. Anyway, he has little Velcro patches on his legs. So you can cross his legs. You can form him however you want. He's got him on his arms. He's in relatively good shape too. So he'll be going on eBay. Now, I think I picked this up with him. I don't think I picked it up anywhere else. To tell you the truth, I don't know if it was estate sale 2 or 3. A little black and white picture. It's got his folders. You can set it out. Anyway, that'll probably go to the booth. I did get little whatnots from him. I got this resin. And the shop along part, that's from the second sale. That house. That's the only filming that I actually did at the shop along all weekend. And then I picked up these. You saw me pick up these two little, they're not copper. I'm sure they're not copper. Probably made it look like it, but I thought they were cute. So those, let's see what else I got from him. I got these two little cookbooks, and these probably go to the booth just as ephemera. Oster blenders and pressure cookers. What is this? Maid of Honor pressure pan. Sears, Roebuck and Company, right there at the bottom. So, yeah, just little pieces of ephemera. And got this for Jason because he does like trains. The Spirit of Steam. That house had a lot of books. You saw me look through some of the books. So it had a lot of books. I don't know if it was kind of, because he had some kind of weird office built into like a sunken part of one part of the house. It was almost like a engineer of some sort. I did buy 2 puzzles. This one has not been opened. The Sound of Music. It's Thomas Kincaid. And these are for Nanny. I was joking with the guy when he was checking me out. And he was talking about the puzzles. And I said, yeah, for my grandmother-in-law, so she's 90. And I don't dare buy anything less than 500 pieces because she is a whiz at puzzles. So That may be everything I bought from him. I'm thinking it was. Anyway, we went to some thrift stores. We'll get to the thrift store stuff later because I don't remember exactly what came from what. So we're going to do all the thrift stores one time. The third sale we went to, oh no, I did get a picture. On the second sale, I did get this painting. Or it's not a painting, it's a print. I like that print. And it's kind of big, as you can see. That's my fat head. It's not a heavy frame. It's more of on the cheaper side frame. But it is nailed in like they used to do it in the old days. It's just not that quality of a frame. But I do like the print. And that was it. Oh, let me see if I can get that down. Now, thrift store stuff we're going to do last. The third sale that we went to was their first day. We had to go down to Graceville for them. And I got this. Now, I don't know why I paid up for this. I don't know that I'll ever be able to sell it. It's a cake plate. I have taken it apart. I'm not going to do it now. It's kind of dirty in there. I don't think it's rusty, but I think it's kind of dirty. But you can see the lady who had that house was pretty much a cake. Bleh. I promise, it's Sunday. I haven't had anything to drink. The lady who had the house was a cake plate collector. And in the pictures, there were lots of them. When I got there was only a couple left. And this was one of them. I mean, they were probably an hour or so away from closing down for the day. Because they were only open from like 8 to 2 or something like that. Or 8 to 1. Anyway, I saw this in their pictures though. And it was still there. It is a 2-story shelf. And it looks a little rough, so I'm thinking because it's not wood and it's been through the ringer, we're thinking about spray painting it. And I think she spray painted it one time because you can see blue on the bottom. But it is kind of solid. She had it outside with a fake plant on it. So this folds down. It's kind of like a carrier thing. So I don't know what's going to happen. If it's going to stay here at the house or if it's going to go in the booth to display something. I'm not sure. But it was only $10, so, and we'll spray paint it our own favorite color. So, now I bought this. I've been looking for, kind of on the periphery, looking for some mortar and pestles. But I'm not, I don't see a lot of them. And the ones that you do see, they want a lot of money for. Now this is by no means old. It is dangerous, it looks like. But, and I'm sure it hasn't been used. Well, maybe it was used. I don't know. I don't think. Well, she might have used it once or twice and then left it alone. But that'll probably be for sale. If it doesn't go in there, decorate, it'll probably be for sale. This is going to be for just display. It's just that fake wood stuff. You could probably buy something like this at Hobby Lobby. The base is the heaviest part, so it doesn't tip over as easy. So that'll just be for display. And then we've got this. Well, this will be for sale in the booth. I don't know. I think a lot of people, I saw an ad on Facebook, or people getting more into the 1980s and 90s decorating. And I think it's just generational. Once one generation gets older, that you want to look back on your youth, on your better days, on the days that you were happiest. And you go back to your childhood, as each generation gets older. Of course, I mean, I like stuff from the 1940s and 50s and all that. It wasn't my generation. I grew up basically in the 80s. But I'm not one to decorate with that. But some people may be. So this will be going to the booth eventually. And one more thing from her sale from Tate's is this. It did have a lamp shade. But it was kind of dirty, and Jason, trying to get it in the car because the car was packed, kind of cracked it, and I'm like, I'm okay with that. Just chunk it because we'll just find another one. I have been looking for another smaller lamp to go in the booth. I had one and it sold, so this may be a replacement for that. It needs to be cleaned, needs to be dusted. I'm sure that house has kind of been on its own here for a while. So that was the 3 estate sales. And I'll show you this one thing. We went to the booth to kind of fluff it up and that kind of thing. And I found these in someone's booth, actually right down the walkway from ours, and I thought it was so cool. 2 Christmas cards. Let me see how this one goes. It says cards with envelopes, but if you open it up, only one card's gonna fit because the 2 envelopes, well, there's 3 envelopes, excuse me. There's 3 envelopes. Ooh, that one's sealed. Ain't no opening that one. May not open any of them. Not that I was gonna use them to mail them to people. I need to get mine out and mail them, but haven't done that yet. Warmest wishes. I just like the colors on them and the look of them. They're unused. And then this one. It's going to be used in our decorations here at the house. So, not that, you know, it's not a big thing that the envelopes are sealed because we won't be mailing them. It's just, those envelopes are not going to fit that big card at all. Even if they could open, they're not going to fit. So, we've got that. That's for here. All right, now thrift stores. We went to the Rehab thrift store. Well, I keep calling it Rehab. Restore. I don't think it's Habitat. No, it's not Habitat for Rescue thrift store, I think. I just call it Rehab. I don't know why. Rehab thrift store. I got something. It's all a jumble. And then we went to Goodwill and I got one thing and it was a Christmas item. So it has gone to the booth and since sold. And I don't know that I have a picture of it. I'm sorry. It was a brass Christmas tree form and it had like stained glass where the leaves would be. And then on the back side, it had a form for a candle. It was brass. It was heavy. It was metal. Anyway, that was the only thing I got at the Goodwill. So we went to American Thrift. That was the last stop of the day. So between the Restore and American Thrift, this is what we got. So I found this. This is a ladle. It's aluminum. Really thin aluminum. These, I have one. Now the one I have is a wooden handle. And I use it to dip chicken feed. So that'll probably be going in the booth. I did get myself some more cards. These are like 2 packs of cards for $2. Someone was trying to sell them for no. That might have been another price tag. Anyway, someone was trying to sell them for $6, but $2 for two little boxes. And this is what we pass around at work. I've already sent out some cards, but I ran out, so I needed a couple more for some of the other departments at work. I bought these. I have a set in red, but these are white. Let me see if I don't know if you can see them in the box. They are white tapered candles with the swirl around them. Unused. So, those were $2 at the thrift store as well. Like I said, I've got red ones out, but in some places I don't want red. So those will come in handy. I do have this glass nativity set. I have one over there that I bought probably either at the thrift store or at a state sale. It has the mirror, all the little glass figures set on a mirror if you've ever seen it. This has all the figures in it, all the major players, even baby Jesus there at the bottom. Just don't have the mirror, but that will probably be for sale in the booth, just because I have one. My mother used to have a set, and I remember taking it out of the box, and we had every little glass person wrapped up in tissue paper, and I would take it out and put it, and it went on the mantle. And my parents had a chimney in the front living room, and it went on the mantle. So that brings back memories. I did get these 2 little trees. That's kind of like a bent. Just for decoration, just to stick in somewhere. That one, and this one is massive. And it's flocked. I usually don't do flocked, but I like the look of it. And it was only $5. It still has the one tag on it, but it was only $5 at the thrift store. So, and I don't know. I mean, it looks like it's been well kept. It doesn't look dirty or ratty or anything. So, and then I bought this. This came taped up, or the inside of it was taped. It does say copyright, and I don't know, Ceramic Craft, San Clemente, California. I don't know if you'll be able to see that. It's a wall hanger. And these are not exactly my colors. It kind of has an iridescent look to it. But I'm sure somebody would like the colors. And it comes with 4 of these. And they're all in good shape. They're all perfect. None of them chipped or cracked. You can see on the back there's a lot of crazing. I don't know if you can see it there. Or if you can see it here better. There is a lot of crazing in that glaze. So it just gives me the old feels. I didn't get to look it up. But I thought it feels old. I mean, it looks old, it feels old. I don't know. But we'll try selling that one. Again, I don't know if that'll be on eBay or the booth. Who might hit a wider eclectic audience than eBay. Now, I did buy this fabric. That's one. You can see it's more almost like a peachy background behind the little flowers. That's one. A big swath of that. And then this, because I had in mind, you know, these could be made into like hand towels or napkins, or if you want to do pillowcases, pillow covers, or aprons. It's that older look. Now, the last 2 items I want to say came from another, it did come from another thrift store because it's still got its tag on it. It's just a little shade. And this is a well-made shade. This has got a little heft to it, so it's well-made. But yeah, that came from another thrift store. And I also, seeing this, I bought a bunch of doilies from the same thrift store that came from, and they are in the booth. I think it was 4 or 5 of them that I put in the booth. This one I kept because I want to put it on my pencil tree in my bedroom. I have hung doilies on it, and I've been looking for some smaller cream colored doilies, and this one was the only one they had that was that size. So it is starting to rain again, and I have to get up and go out in it and get to church. So that is it for this haul. The next haul, I went to those estate sales Friday. Saturday I got up, went to an estate sale. It was privately listed. It was an everyday person. Wasn't a company. It was a family doing it. Small house, time capsule stuff they had in that house. I didn't get any footage because I was too busy looking at all the stuff. I mean, it was all old, genuinely old, and in good condition. And they priced it to sell. Some of that stuff was $1, $2. I mean, just trying to get rid of it. I'm ashamed to say that I bought a quilt that's in pretty good condition. A quilt, $2. So that just gives you kind of an overview of what will be coming next. So whenever we get home, Jason says he's going to work in his shed. I'll probably try to sit down and film that haul because I'm really excited to show you what it is. And some of that Christmas is also in the booth already. So, and I know that I filmed that as a car haul. The Christmas stuff that I took to the booth, I filmed that inside the car. So you will be able to see it. It's just in the booth. Anyway, thank you for joining us here at South Georgia Home. I hope the weather is slightly better where you are, and I hope you're getting out and doing your favorite things. And if you don't watch any more videos, I hope you're having a great Christmas, or you are going to have a great Christmas. And be home safe and sound with your family, someone you love. That's always a bonus. I thank God every day that I have Jason, and that he is a God-fearing person. Like I said, he's gone to Sunday school and go to church. He sits and reads the Bible. He's just a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful husband who has supported me in all of this. I can't speak well enough of him enough. So thank you for joining us here at South Georgia Home. We hope to see you again next time.